Welcome to Becoming I, the channel that follows you along in your journey of becoming yourself while I share with you my journey of becoming myself. Today I'm going to do the tarot reading for the second semester per zodiac sign. I have no idea what is going to come up. I'm actually kind of anxious to see because I know intuitively that things are speeding up from June up to August, and then we're gonna start such a fast paced world change that probably by the time we get to 2030, we won't recognize the world. It won't be anything like the world we knew before. And that's truly how I feel. I don't know exactly the ups and downs that we're going to go through. And I think for everybody, they have their unique journey because you attract and you experience that what you believe in. So my experience won't be exactly your experience, but maybe the cards we're going to pull out today are going to bring information that is going to help you navigate and have a better understanding of what is going to be working in your favor and what are still challenges that you're going through and how you can navigate them a little better. So let's see what the cards say. Capricorn, let's look at the energies for your second semester. This is a longer video. It's usually about 20 minutes. So I want you to get comfortable. It takes me a little time to be able to pull cards for all the 12 astrological houses. So go grab a coffee, a drink, make yourself comfortable, get into your PJs. Whatever you need to do is going to probably take me about 3 minutes to get all the cards out. And also, I'm a little bit quieter because I like to listen to the cards as they come out and hear what they have to say and how they connect. So I'll be here when you're back. Ten. Eighth house. Ninth house. 10th house. 11th house. 12th house. Thank you. Come on. Give me some cards for Capricorn. Thank you. I like that. Strong energies for personality. Oh, I like this one too. Okay. We have Judgment, 9th house, first house. Okay, got it. what did I tell you? 3 minutes, right? Yeah, about how long it takes to pull all these cards out. Okay, so what is ruling the second semester for you is the Devil card. And the Devil card is actually associated to Capricorn. That's actually your energy that is activated for the second semester. So that's a good sign to start with, because the ruling energy is already a comfortable energy for you. It's a very familiar energy. It's where you excel. The Devil, in its positive aspect, is knowing exactly how this reality works and achieving success, knowing how to work with it and use it in your favor. So Capricorn is always related to strong work ethics, very dedicated, very responsible, people who set goals for themselves, and they're very determined and stubborn and persistent, but they usually persevere and they conquer because of their hard work. So the Devil is that energy of knowing how this reality works and using it in your favor. The less favorable or the negative side of the Devil is when you're not being successful with that and you feel overwhelmed and you start looking for escape valves to deal with the pressure. Then you have the drugs and the sex and those type of self-destructive behaviors that we look for as escape valve to deal with the overwhelming pressure of everyday life. But from everything that I see here in most all of the houses, you have a lot of positive aspects. So I feel like the Devil is going to be leaning more towards the positive aspect. So if you feel like you're struggling with the negative side, this comes as an alert that you can tilt this energy, the scale, to go toward a more positive use of the Devil. I see here in your personality, you have Judgment and the Magician. So I feel here you have a rebirth. You are rediscovering your personality, or it's not even rediscovering. I feel like you're reimagining. I think it's this energy of the Devil. The world is changing and you're looking around at the world with AI and all these new opportunities, and you are reimagining your skills and abilities, how they can be used. Here in the 9th house of knowledge, learning, and opportunities, you have the Judgment as well with a 10 of Wands. And what I feel the learning lesson, or what you're studying to do, or reimagining yourself, is learning how to do things easier. You don't want to work as hard anymore. Your reputation is that of the hard worker. This is the 10th house of reputation and career. You are recognized by your very strong, self-motivating and dedicated work. You're very applied to everything that you do. You give 100% to everything you're doing. You're very focused. You're very dedicated. You're very effective. You're very efficient. You're very productive. But I feel here with the Ace of Cups in your career that you're seeking more joy and rewards and new opportunities. And the new opportunities, and was what I said, what you're studying and you're learning and reimagining, it's time to have something easier. If you have AI and all those things, you can be ahead of the curve and take advantage of this new wave of technology and make money, more money, easier. And this is what I feel. And here in your 2nd house of finances and earn money, you have 2 strong energies. You have Justice and the Empress. Very prosperous, abundance related cards. Justice bringing that what you deserve. Like, it is balancing the scale or bringing the balance to your life. So if you worked really hard, now it's time for you to see that payoff. And the Empress, it is an energy of abundance and prosperity. So I feel like making money, you know your worth, you know you're good, you know you worked hard, you know. I feel this idea of knowing your worth is really going to pay off. You're really going to make the money in the same amount that you trust you're worthy. So I feel like you're going to make money. This is something that I feel like it's undeniable. You're going to make money, you're going to make good money, you're going to make a lot of money. And it is time for you to grow in that sense, because you put in the effort and you are still putting the effort. When you're studying and trying to be ahead of the curve, you're still paying attention and you're looking and you're dedicating time and effort to do that. So you're very aware and you're a good navigator. You're so aware of all the possibilities and the thing and the resources that are at your disposal to use them to the max results. So I think there is a cleverness to the way you work with your resources. I even see here in your 6th house of routine and health, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So these are another very solid, stable energies of how you handle your everyday life and your health. It is very balanced and grounded and safe and a creature of habit that creates contentment. So I feel like you are happy in your routine. You're happy with planning and having your expectations met. I feel like because you have this very clever way of reading the room and the possibilities, you usually have expectations of outcomes. So I feel like you're very comfortable to know that you do everything kind of calculated, expecting certain results, and you're very comfortable with it. Your communication is inspiring, is the communication of a leader. It has a lot of fire and passion because you are very passionate about what you know and what you can do. So when you talk about the things that you're working with, or even the people you love and your friends, when you want to talk about it, because I feel like maybe you're not like that about everything, but when you are talking about people or topics that you are close to your heart, you're very passionate about it and you inspire people and you are recognized as a leader and you engage people to work with you to achieve a common goal. So I feel like you're this inspiring leader that you can bring people together to achieve a common goal. Be it at work, be it in your personal life, in your community, you can make a difference through your communication. You're a really good speaker. In your home front, the 4th house of home, this is who you spend your everyday life. It might be roommates, it might be colleagues from work if you live alone, it can be your immediate family, parents, siblings, children, and spouse. It's who you share your everyday life. They are, I feel like the Hierophant says that you believe in family. You have like a conservative idea of family. I'm not saying conservative in the political sense that they use today, that it has to be a man and a woman. That's not it. I feel conservative in the sense that you feel like the family unit is the stability and the foundation that supports you. So I feel family is important to you. is really important to you. You would die for them, and I think that's something important for you to have. You are completely devoted, was what I said about your dedication to work. Capricorn is the same with family. So you're very devoted to family, and family is your strength. Everything you do is for them, and you're very loyal and you're very reliable, but they are the motivation that make you strive for more. The 7th house of partnerships, the energy is amazing too. You have the 6 of Wands with the 9 of Cups, so very stable, balanced relationships. The partnership is either your marriage, romantic relationships, or work partners, but it doesn't matter if it's your personal life or your professional life. People recognize your worth, your value. They see, again, all those traces of your personality, of stability, loyalty, trustworthy, just very accountable, very reliable. And because you have this energy to you, people really value that today to have somebody that you can count on is very important. So you have mutual balanced relationships, that they view you as reliable and trustworthy, and you feel like you can count on them. So it is very balanced and mutual. It's not one-sided, and it brings you a lot of happiness. So you work really well with partnerships. I feel like collaboration, it is the strong word for anything you want to do. It's not, you have the strong leadership, communication energy here, but I don't feel like you should be working alone. You have to lead people. You are a collaborator type of energy. I see here in the 8th house of your deep secrets and intimacy and subconscious. This is where you have to work more. It's funny that we even got the 7 of Cups, that is a Scorpio energy, and the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So it is really deep what they're showing here for you as something that you have to work, as a shadow work of your unreal expectations, or you only being motivated when you have a goal or something that you're looking for. Like if you're working towards a new project or a new dream, you're very motivated. But if you feel like all the pieces of the puzzle suddenly became routine, maybe that's gonna make you feel stagnant or bored. So I feel like there's a change, something that you have to work in the relationship between your passion and unreal expectations. Be it from the people around you or you with yourself, the way you handle your expectations need to be adjusted. So this is something that you have to work on. We had talked already about the 9th house of you studying the new resources and opportunities, and I did talk about your 10th house, but I don't know if, I said of you looking for more joy and excitement. I think you might have a proposal of a new work, and I think it's because you are learning something else, updating your skills to something more cutting edge. Was what I said. I feel like you're trying to be ahead of the curve of the changes, and this is going to bring you new opportunities. With your friendship is the same. Friends to you have a really good relationship with friends, inspiring you and cheering you on. But with friends, you don't give them the same access to your personal life and your depth as you do to your family. You keep them at an arm's length You do protect yourself because you feel friends are not like blood. So, and I'm not talking blood just from blood, was what I said, home life, whoever you trust that you have in your inner circle of your everyday life, people who truly know you. So friends, they're not those people. They are people that you know, but until they become your inner circle, you take everything with a grain of salt, and you don't open yourself up the same way as with your family. So you have like good friends, people cheering you on, but you keep it at an arm's length. I feel that's the energy for you on the 11th house. The 12th house is the transcending house, or the advice from the spirituality, what you're working on for the second semester. And I see that you're working with your adaptability, bringing balance. The Two of Pentacles to me is very related to financial balance, you finding that balance of material possessions, assets, money in your life. But I feel that with the Fool here, which is a carefree, loving, passionate energy, what you're saying is you're finding that balance in your work life, in your life in general, to balance time management and hard work with fun and spontaneity. I think spontaneity, I can't say that. Being spontaneous is not as easy for Capricorn, because Capricorn is more structured, grounded, planning. So if he's going to be spontaneous, he's going to put in his schedule the day that he's going to be spontaneous. Okay, Fridays are the days that I can be spontaneous, because that's not going to mess up my work schedule or my meeting. So Friday I'm free to be spontaneous. So I feel like even the spontaneous day would be scheduled. But I think this is what you're working on. Was what I said. You don't want to work as hard. You want to play more, and you want to have fun, and you want to have a different balance in your life of how much effort you put out to receive back. So I think you're going to preserve your time and make more money and have more fun. I think that's the message of the transcending and balancing in the 12th house, that you're gonna have more fun in life and enjoy more. That's the reading for the second semester. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. If you stayed and you liked, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. Everything you do really help me keep doing what I'm doing here, because this is my passion. I would love for you to drop in the comments how you're feeling. What are your expectations for the second semester? How do you feel like the end of the year is going to look like for you? What are the big plans? I would love to read what you have cooking up for the end of the year. So that's it for now. Stay safe, stay strong, and see you next time.